All right, let's see. Where is my notes at, honey? Let me get that up on this screen. Ooh, ooh, that's real big. Oh, well, hey, babe. What's going on, honey? Y'all already know who it is. It's Jamie. That's me. And y'all already know what to do, girl. You see that up there? You see it, honey? Go ahead and like up the video. You already know what to do. And if you're not subscribed, you just might want to. So I don't know what you over there waiting on, girl. Okay? If you've been coming over here watching the content, but you ain't been subscribed, we see you, honey. Don't be trying to scoot back out the video now, girl, because we see you. Okay? Or go ahead and hit that subscribe button and stop playing on my top like that. But anyway, girl. Hope everybody is doing amazing at this particular time in life, okay? But listen, I came here to talk about Bill Collective, all right? We're going to get into a few things over here on the Bill and the Collective. So let's go ahead and talk about it. First of all, Glenn and Letitia, as he would like to call you, him and Marie, who really want to make you different in this world when your name is really given Letitia. Okay, understand adding the EI on the end of your name does not make you a lesser fool than any other woman out here. Let's he she I understand that, okay? They over here trying to let the people believe that they are re-engaged to each other because he feels like when he first proposed to her, he was a boy. Now he feels like he's a man. Okay. And because of that, she decided to say that she is engaged. Okay. The wedding or the vow renewal will happen at a later time. Listen, first of all, Carlos, why you sat on this stage and lied to these people and said there are some folks that are rooting for them? You must be the some folks that you speaking about because ain't nobody rooting for them because it's nothing to root for. Okay. What they came to us with was a scam and a sham. It was because I do not believe that they had any major issues in their marriage. I really don't. I really do not believe that. They could take it as a compliment if they want to, girl, but I don't believe no folks had shit going on in that marriage for real. I feel like it was a piece of a storyline that they came to us, okay? Y'all sitting up there talking about the scene, the scene when you guys were in the house. Remember when everybody was trying to run crazy and act up? Yeah, then that was not fake. People are believing that that situation was fake. It was it fake? No, it wasn't fake, girl. It was fake as hell, and y'all not gonna change my mind on it. Y'all not gonna make me think anything differently. If y'all saw him coming through the house and y'all overreacted, it was giving fake as hell because y'all were overacting. Okay? It was no longer believable. Okay? The argument between him and Marie. Cap, cap, kippity, cap, cap. Okay? It could have started out as not being fake, but by the time y'all got in the scene, the overacting definitely made it fake because y'all knew the cameras was there. And at this point, y'all already know what they do when it comes to footage, scenes, filming. If I act like this, if I do that, more than likely that's gonna make the cut. Girl, it's giving fake as fuck for me. And y'all not finna change me on that. Hello? Let's keep going. JJ speaks on Clifford being messy as hell, calling Glenn about the whole stripper situation. I don't really give a damn about nothing JJ was talking about. For me, what I was really caring about was Letitia. Okay, sitting up there trying to dry her eyes and wipe her tears and just, oh my God. Girl, stop. It wasn't even that deep, nor was it that damn serious, girl. It really was. And remember how Carlos sat up there and told, what's his name? Joshy, it's not that deep. Remember how he said, that's exactly how I feel about you. Okay, that's exactly how I feel about you with this situation, girl. It wasn't even that deep for you to want to sit up there and catch the piece of tear that you out here trying to force out your eyes, girl. Don't put your hands on me, girl. Scoot back with the fakeness. That's what we need you to do. What he should have been asking your ass about is how are side chicks winning. You sat up there and got the engagement ring, quote unquote. You done got your ring, your old, which is crazy to me. You done went back and got the ring from the very first time y'all got together or got engaged, and then now you telling some you're engaged again. Or you when it got the wedding ring, now you're saying you're engaged again. Y'all about to have this vow renewal. So I wish that he would have asked you how are side chicks winning again. How are they winning again now that you're re-engaged and you're about to do a renewal? How does that work? Are they still winning? Let the people know. But let's go ahead and keep going. This is what I want to really get into. I want to get into the meat and the potatoes of the overall situation, okay? We know Cliff over here full of shit. I ain't even speak on the fact that Joshy was in the back crying. He was emotional. He said something like, for Cliff to apologize on this platform was not the right way to do it or something. I'm like, Joshy, baby, are you okay? I'm rooting for you. I like you. I want to see you on the show again. I do like Joshy, okay? I really like Joshy. I want him to return. So, Carlos, y'all bring Joshy back, period. Now, what I will say, Joshy, baby, you were disrespected on this platform. That motherfucker owes you an apology on this platform. And it's really just that simple for me. Okay? Understand that. That man owes you an apology on this platform. He also owed you a way better apology than what it was that he gave you with his disrespectful ass. And shame on Carlos for not even catching that. Okay? He didn't even catch that. He just turned to you and asked you, are you okay with that apology? Because it was given that Carlos had somewhere he needed to be that day. Okay? Not letting certain folks talk, letting other folks talk, cutting off some shit, moving forward. We have to move on. I'm like, baby, Carlos has somewhere he got to be. Okay? Carlos is going to go over here and hop on somebody. Okay? I'm like, Carlos must be meeting his man for dinner or something because the way he handling this reunion here, I don't like it. I don't know what you had on your mind, honey. But it was given, let me hurry up and get this shit over with because I have a trip that I have to take and I have to meet Babe at the airport by this time. So y'all hosts need to hurry this shit up. It's what it was given. Like, what the hell going on? But anywho, yeah, Joshy, that man definitely owed you an apology, and he should have did a way better job than what the fuck he did because it was a throwaway apology. And what I hated was Latrice was in the back and still did not know how to properly handle her friend and his emotions and what he was going through. And she was just like, we'll talk about this. We'll get it right. We'll get it right off the air because I'm not going to deal with none of this, like this TV shit. I'm not finna, girl, what are y'all talking about back there? Hello, knock knock. Can production come into the room? Hello, are you guys in there? Excuse me. All of the shit that transpired was on the show. So why do we need to handle some shit off of the show? Unless there were more things that transpired behind the scenes off the show. Okay, but for the audience's perspective, girl, you should have got your husband together and told his ass, "Now, come on, Cliff, baby, you could do a way better apology than that. You know, me and you have had conversations. You've expressed how you feel about Joshy, whatever the case is. So, babe, you need to get this man a way better apology. There is absolutely nothing wrong with getting your man together when it comes to some shit like that. Okay." In my opinion. But anyway, girl, let's get to the meat and potatoes of what the conversation really about because we really here for so Gucci. Okay? I'm not so Gucci. Okay, as you want to sit there and have the people believe that you are not so Gucci, Selena, JJ, and them kids, okay? JJ, you the problem. And we're going to get into why you are the problem. And I know we're going to blame Selena, a piece of on Selena or a piece on Gucci or whatever, but you, for me, are the one to fucking blame, period. And we'll get into that. Now, first of all, Latrice says that Selena is the sweetest person ever. It's the fact that, JJ, you be talking shit about Selena, but you over here co-signing stuff for me. You sitting up here like, first of all, he said, until you make her mad. Duh, that's anybody. Anybody can be the sweetest person in the world until you piss them off. Duh. But at the same time, when people were saying, that they've never seen certain actions or whatever from Selena, you was over there co-signing it. Like, yeah. That's true. That's true. I've never seen that behavior either. You just sitting up there contradicting the fuck out yourself. So which one is it? Which one is it? Okay, let's keep going. So Gucci says she believes that Latrice brought Selena there to get her pretty much together because of their real estate issues. And I'm like, first of all, Gucci baby, come have a seat, ma'am. We need to talk because you were the one with the issue, and that's what kills me. You are always the one with the issue for me as I watch this show. You're always the one with the issue, but you always assume that other people have the issue with you. You create stuff in your own head, which then goes on to create problems. And when people respond to you based on the things that you create in your head and the problems that you create, then you make it seem like they're the ones at fault. I don't like that, okay? First of all, granted, I don't fully agree with everything that Latrice did when it came to the handling of the business with the real estate situation with Gucci, right? But Gucci, you had your due diligence that you needed to do as far as getting her to sign the contract and stuff. In addition, I already told y'all after watching the past few reunions, The past two, I feel like this was a storyline for Latrice that she was never really taken serious to begin with, which is why she was working with two brokers. She threw Miss Gucci a bone for relevance on this show, in my personal opinion. Okay, so for Gucci to sit up there and feel like, oh, well, I feel like she invited Selena or whatever to get at me because we had a real estate issue. How? That's not her issue. That is not Latrice's issue. Latrice has her building, baby. You don't have your commission. So who would have the issue here? If you missing out on money, but she's the one that's not missing out on a building, but you're the one that's mad. Meanwhile, she's moving forward with the build out of her building. Who is mad, my love? Why would she need to invite Selena to come for you? Why would she need to do that? And the reason why I disagree with what Gucci is saying is, y'all Bells all live in Jackson or close to Jackson or whatever. Y'all have people that y'all all are affiliated with, like Aisha is affiliated with Joshy, same way Latrice is. So if that was the case, then to me, when Marie was giving Latrice the third degree for the past 2 seasons, 2 to 3 seasons, that means Latrice could have brought who had bigger issues than you, BITCH, because Marie has pretty much defamed, slandered, whatever she did, talked down on Latrice's business. Latrice, which is way bigger to me than your real estate thing, because she got her building, right? That Latrice could have brought somebody that she knew, that knew Marie, onto the show to make Marie look bad or come for Marie or whatever the case is. So if she hasn't done it with any other Belle she's had an issue with, why would you think she brought Selena on the show to come for you? Are you okay? And let's not forget, the reason Selena came to the front was because you and JJ came to the front on this show. How do we know JJ? We know JJ from Bring It. Who have we always known JJ to be affiliated with? The fan favorite, Selena. And the gag for me is, not only was Selena the fan favorite over on Bring It, she's also the fan favorite over here on Bell Collective, and she's not even on the show. But as soon as your motherfucking charges or the restraining order or whatever you got against her drops, baby, Carlos gone run it back, gone bring her back. And honestly, in my opinion, you need to figure out a way, in my opinion, to have this woman on the show, even if she films with only Tambra and Latrice, the same way, Mel films, and Mel meaning Latrice's good friend. You need to figure out a way to filter her in, keep her around, because it's obviously something that the audience wants to see. We want to continue to see Selena. We can see Selena film with her girls. We could see Selena and JJ interact. We do not ever have to see Selena and Gucci interact. And y'all don't have to technically invite Selena to the reunion, technically, because a lot of friends of the show don't get invited. But for y'all to completely ice Selena out off of the strength of Gucci, when y'all know Gucci played a part in what happened, I don't think that was fair. And y'all continue to sit on that stage and allow this lady to create her own stories and escape accountability, in my personal. You know what I'm saying? But that's just what I'm thinking. But we're going to go ahead and keep going. But getting back to Selena coming to the show. Selena came to the show because of y'all. Blame JJ, bitch. Blame yourself for coming to the show. Okay? When y'all came to the show and you want to talk about Latrice bringing her to the event for you, like, again, you created this shit in your head. You created stuff in your head to validate however you were feeling, and you were wrong. See, we already saw Selena because of Selena's daughter's baby shower. Yeah, you remember the one that you came in on and that you was trying to shade, and you was talking down on the baby shower or whatever the case was. The same one that you went to and went and asked Selena for something to drink, and Selena made sure somebody got your ass something to drink. You remember that one? See, you could talk to her at the baby shower, but you act like you can talk to her at the event. How does that work? And if you want to say that the scenes were filmed out of order, and you getting that knot on your head or whatever the case was filmed first, then why would you go to the baby shower and then talk to the very woman that assaulted you? So that makes no sense. Okay? That would make absolutely no sense. So I do believe the baby shower came before that event. So therefore, for you to try and put that on Latrice, like Latrice brought her to the show as if she wasn't already there on the show, and you had already spoken to her, you had no issue speaking to her then. So whatever you did at Latrice's event was you doing the absolute most, because that's what you wanted to do. And all Selena did was like, girl, is she the only person that you see here? Now, granted, I will say Selena could have opted to not say anything to you and could have moved on. right? Could have moved on. And you could have just also been like, oh, hey, girl, my bad. Girl, I'm over here one track trying to get over here. It's really not that hard to speak to somebody. Okay? You were just feeling away because you always talking about you ain't got no issue, but you really do have an issue in my personal. You have an issue with the fact that, number one, Selena was the primary, person out, when it comes to y'all three, you, JJ, and her. She was the one that got all of the attention on the show. And then came JJ. And they were together so much, people, I believe the story was out there trying to say that we thought they were married. I don't think nobody ever thought that they were married, but I definitely thought that JJ may have wanted Selena back. And you felt a way about you having to play the back and you not being involved in that show. Then now you finally got a piece of your own show. And then now she's here. You feel like she's intruding on that. You know what I'm saying? So you was the one, you were definitely feeling away. So for you to try to come to the front like you weren't, I don't like that. Okay. But the main thing I wanted to highlight was the fact that you had no issue speaking to Selena prior, and Selena had already been around prior. But you want to try and put an issue off on Latrice because you created it in your mind. No, ma'am. What else came on? What else? Did I want to say? Oh, yeah, it was just the fact that you was shading her baby shower. I just want to make sure that you remember that as well. So you definitely started things out giving shade to Selena. And then more so talking about the very kids that, the ones that you say you care for, the ones who hair you doing all of that stuff. You did their hair, you helped with homework and all of that. The very ones who, and this is the baby shower for your step grandchild, and you want to be over here shading the damn baby shower. Girl, what? As if your daughter's baby shower was any better when her ass was sitting outside in the driveway and you had people driving by dropping off gifts? No, ma'am. I don't give a damn if it was the pandemic or whatever the hell was going on. You could have did a way better job than that. Y'all could have had a backyard. All that yard y'all got with a lake. Y'all could have had a backyard baby shower or something. It could have been real cute like. Could have had a little something like what Tamra did with her gender reveal or whatever. And not have a whole heap of people to where you spraying a virus or something like that, girl. But you want to come and you want to shade somebody. You want to go over there and ask them for something to drink. And then you want to come to the people and try to convince us that you ain't had no issue with Selena and Selena got an issue with you. No, let me tell you something. Bitch, you been had an issue with Selena. And you know why you had an issue with Selena? Because of that raggedy ass husband, JJ. Now, I really like JJ. Don't get it twisted, but I'm on your ass today. Okay? But anywho, yeah, meanwhile, JJ over there contradicting himself, making it seem like Selena isn't a good person, but then co-signs the fact that she's never acted in such a manner. So when Tamara was like, I never saw her like that, he's like, yeah, me neither. Like, you know what I'm saying? Da, 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 da. Well, which one is it? We want you to pick a side and we want you to stay there. Which one is it? Which a flip-flop at? And so anyway, Timber says that Selena mentioned built up energy from over the years, right? So then Gucci says, I don't know if she said that Selena mentioned that or if Timber was just saying that, it was some built up energy from over the years. And then here go Gucci. Well, it must have been built up energy by herself because I don't have an issue with Selena. Like, I never had an issue with Selena. Well, if you didn't have an issue with Selena, then ma'am, why would you not speak when she was standing there? All you had to do was say, hey. And then you come to this lady with your lies, the same way you came to the reunion with your lies, talking about someone you didn't want to speak at the baby shower, but she spoke to you at the baby shower. That's what's killing me softly. You're the problem. But that husband is the main one, okay? And then you turned around and you called her an extra, which confirms my theory from the beginning that you feel a way that she's making her way onto your show when she was pretty much the fan favorite on the other show. And you feel like her coming over to your show is going to steal your shine, which is why Selena said, I'll show you an extra. I'll show you an extra. That's what she meant. Selena didn't mean show you an extra like I'll beat your ass. Selena meant, girl, I'll come into this space and I'll flip it so good to where you ain't even a bell no more and that I got your position. I'll show you an extra. That's what I believe that Selena mentioned. Here go Aisha deciding to jump in, which has been irritating me the most. Carlos, get control of your people. Please, because I feel like folks over there on Love and Marriage Huntsville ain't even been able to speak out like this, girl, because it's killing me softly. Aisha, you have had something to say about everybody's segment. But when it's time to hold you to the fire or whatever, you want to say that you're not interested in entertaining any conversations with people that may not be familiar with that may not be familiar with Ferry Street or whatever the case is, girl. It's giving every bit of annoying, okay? My video froze on my screen, so I'm hoping that it didn't freeze for you guys. Hopefully, it went all the way through. It may be my computer issue, but anywho. So, yeah. You've been over here always giving your 2 cents the entire time, but when it's time for you to address the Fair Street situation, Aisha, you want to sit up there and say that you don't want to entertain nobody that doesn't know anything about Fair Street or whatever the case is. Girl, you sound stupid. Girl, I hate it for you. So, anywho, she was getting on my nerves. But I will say this. Every time Aisha jumped in, I felt like K. Michelle. Remember when K. Michelle had the reunion with Love and Hip Hop and Carly Red kept jumping in? And K. Michelle said, "Oh my, somebody please tell Scarecrow to shut up." That's literally how I was feeling. Somebody please tell Scarecrow to shut the hell up. Shut up. Please shut up. Jumping in too much, girl. So then I felt like what Aisha was having to say, what Aisha was saying had nothing to do with anything. She tried to say, if you've been bullied this whole time, Selena, by Gucci or whatever, why would you think that that was the best time for you to have that conversation with her at this event? First of all, BITCH, you are so anxious to jump into the conversation and add your 3, 4, 5, and 10 cents that you don't even know what the hell really was going on. She didn't jump into that to address anything that has happened from the past. She asked this lady, "Is this the only person that you see?" Meaning, why you not speaking to me? That's all that she said. It has nothing to do with no fucking bullying from the past or nothing. It's simply, girl, why you ain't speaking to me? And then your friend come up with a lie. Talk about something. I mean, you didn't want to speak at the baby shower. So, girl, what? She spoke at the baby shower and offered you something to drink when you asked for something. Come on now. But Aisha, this is what's killing me softly. And I need you to learn something from this because we were rooting for you, girl. You're so anxious to jump bad and back up so Gucci. It's okay to be a friend of somebody and sit and listen. Just sit and listen. You weren't there. You weren't around these past few years when they was going through whatever they was going through, girl. So why are you jumping up so quickly to defend her? Why are you jumping up to give your 2 cents about Latrice, and then you want to come on social media and then you want to act like you ain't got no issue with Latrice? Then you want to sit up there and say some shit like, "I'm not going to be addressing social media because who are they, whatever the case is." But then what do we see? We see you turn around and you're addressing social media. Same thing Marie said about not caring about social media, not arguing about this and that, and then both of y'all holds down to Twitter trying to defend your stance. What are you talking about? All of y'all do it. Y'all sound dumb. And the only reason why Letitia ain't do it was because they was dragging her ass from Zimbabwe to Zamunda to Zumabafu. They was dragging the fuck out her ass and she could not take it. So she decided to take all 3 of them Z's and go catch some, okay? She went and caught her some damn Z's and took her ass to sleep because she could not handle what social media was saying about her ass, okay? And it's better to escape it when you take a nap, bitch, okay? But anywho, you know what I'm saying? So, girl, sit back and be quiet is what it was given for me. What else? Selena, we hear from Selena in the piece of the interview that she did with Carlos. Selena says that Gucci threatened to throw a drink in her face, and when she heard that, those were fighting words. So then what happened? Gucci said, "Nah, what was fighting words was when you say my husband name, when you put my husband name in your mouth, like that's when you mention his name, girl, that was right there. That's a fighting words." And she over there kind of looking around on the other side of the couch like she looking for approval or something like that. Like, first of all, man, let me tell you something. And you better be glad that this woman was not at this damn reunion because Selena would have handed it to you. Do you hear me? Carlos would not have been able to get any work done. Okay? He would have been definitely late for that booty call or that trip that he was trying to get to. You understand? It would have been very late had Selena showed up. Because who do you think you are to tell somebody not to mention your husband's name? Now, I completely understand that that is indeed your husband, but guess what? That is her ex-husband. And not only is he just her ex-husband, but that is the father of her children. So if she wants to mention his name, which and however, she's going to mention it. You're not in control of that. You're in control of your name, I feel, just a little bit. To tell her to keep your name out her mouth. I get that, right? But as far as JJ stayed talking about Selena for all these damn years. So how is it that JJ can speak on her, but she can't mention him? When you mention my husband's name, no, it wasn't just the mentioning of the husband's name. You couldn't handle the fact that she said everything you do comes second to her. You're the second wife, okay? You're the second. She already had the TV show. You're second to that. She already got the kids. You'll never have that, okay? So that's what's really getting you, is how you feel like society may see you on the side of Selena, okay? That's how I feel. So anywho, Gucci said Selena didn't react when she had said that she was gonna throw the drink in her face. And I'm like, because she was waiting on you to get froggy. That's why she did not react. But it does not mean that it was not fighting words for her. She was waiting for you to get a bit froggy, and you did. Now, I feel like for me, even if you would have said that and she would have hauled off and hit you, I don't think I would. I would not have liked that. I would not have liked, even if she would have said, I'm about to throw this drink in her face, I would not have liked if she would have just hauled off and hit you. Because y'all are bantering. We say things back and forth when we're going back and forth. It's just like, that's just what we do. But when you haul off and hit, that's different, right? For me. But in this situation, ma'am, you chose to turn around. And it be killing me with the people that be over here trying to support Gucci, because y'all are skipping some details. You know what I'm saying? That's what be killing me softly. This woman literally turned around, snatched her glasses off her head, okay? Went towards Selena to follow through with what she just said she was going to do, ran up on that lady and got done up. Like, this is what y'all have to, like, these were the actions. So in my opinion, Selena was defending herself when Gucci ran up on her. That's what that was. Okay. Now, JJ says, at the end of the day, don't nobody got a right to put their hands on nobody, okay? No one has a right to put their hands on nobody. And I said, JJ, my love, okay? You're right, but you did not finish your statement, okay? Nobody has a right to put their hands on anyone, but everyone has a right to defend themselves. Say what? That's what I feel like you missed out on, okay? Now, Selena may not had a right to put her hands on Gucci, but she damn sure had a right to defend herself because your wife ran up on her. Do they need to roll the beautiful being footage for you to catch it? Because it seems like y'all not catching it, okay? Selena was defending herself. Period. Yeah. I just feel like he should place blame where blame needs to go. And had your wife not run up, she would not have gotten done up. And it's that simple. Sanjay and Sky come out and they say that they not talking to their daddy. They don't really care for So Gucci or whatever the case is. They feel like a lot of the stuff that she did do for them were not genuine. And I don't believe that it was genuine either. And we'll talk about that. Right? I loved how Sanjay was standing on business because Gucci tried to jump in the conversation and talk to them like she'll talk to any other belle or talk to their mama. Like, you don't know what I did or what I was doing and whether it was genuine or not. And then Sanjay's like, girl, I'm talking to Carlos, but I'm talking to you. Girl, the way Sanjay handled her, I said, let's go, Sanjay, as you sit up there looking pretty, baby. Let's go. Sanjay was like, yeah, but we had this conversation already. So like I was saying, Carlos, I was like, you better get her together, girl. Like, let her know whatever she's doing on that side of the couch is not gonna razzle or dazzle you, okay? Get her together. So Sanjay came in there standing on business. The conversation came up about what Gucci may have done for them. And baby, when Gucci started saying she did do their hair or whatever, help with homework, baby, I was so tickled when Sanjay said, yeah, help with our homework, did our hair, yeah, cool. Like, girl, you keep saying the same 1-2 things that you've done for us over the years. Like the same 1-2, like, girl, what else? Because I know I was feeling like, what else did you do? I'm tired of hearing about the hair that you may have done or the homework you may have helped with. Girl, were you a support system? Did you have to show up for any other situations? Did you have to step in when her mama wasn't available to show up to parent teacher meetings or something like that? Okay, what else did you do outside of trying to make an impression for JJ so he could really believe that you really there for him and his kids? Because you so quick trying to, because when girls get with these dudes or women get with these men sometimes, in the beginnings, in my person, I feel like they be fake pumping. Like, they may not be a clean person themselves, but when they be at his house or something like that, they'll try and like clean up and try and like do little things to show him that, he should choose you type shit, like pick up around the room or some shit like that. or walk his dog or whatever the case is. I feel like that ain't too much different than Gucci acting like she's really that girl for him because she's pitching in helping do his daughter's hair, or like, you need help with this little homework with that or whatever the case. Like, girl, nah, all of this shit was fake. It was not genuine. In my personal opinion, I feel like it was done only to make an impression upon this man, to make him believe that, oh wow, if I were to marry her, if I took her serious and we went further, she'll really, be there for my kids and this, that, and the other. Girl, get the fuck out. That's why them girls say it ain't genuine. Anywho, um, Gucci talks about how she's sorry about what happened to her to their mom, or what happened with their mom, but then turns around and says that she pressed charges because you got to teach people how to treat you. Girl, shut the fuck up. Like, girl, stop. I feel like there were other ways you could have taught that. Okay, there were other ways that could have been handled. But you chose to go that route, so it is what it is. According to Sanjay and them, it ain't no fucking turning back from there. They're done with her, okay? What else? I feel like when it comes to also teaching people how to treat you, I feel like you do have to do that. But I also feel like when it comes to Gucci, Selena, and JJ, I feel like JJ should have did that. As much as I want to blame Gucci for a lot of stuff, I blame JJ too heavily, because JJ, the dynamic between your ex-wife and your current wife is because of you. In my personal, I do believe that you have spoken very ill of Selena over the years, giving space to Gucci to be able to do the same and disrespect her in whatever manner. And I feel like times that she may have disrespected Selena, you never stepped in to check her and tell her that's not how she handles your wife, or your ex-wife. I'm sorry. That's not how you handle that. When it comes, you could be there for the girls, be supportive, but when it comes to their mom, let me handle that. I just want you to always operate in a space of y'all, just be respectful, this, that, and the other, whatever the case is. You, in my personal, laid the foundation as to how this woman handles those girls' mom. I do believe that, okay? Over the years, now Selena may have contributed to whatever downfall, between them. Okay, but I truly believe that you set the standard and the ball for that, because your whole narrative is constantly your mama wasn't there, y'all was yearning for your mama, I needed help, your mama wasn't trying to do nothing, this and that. So the fact that you would say this shit on that stage, even if that's how you feel, whatever the case is enough to let me know that you said even more worse things about her back then in front of in front of Gucci, and the way that you disrespected her led Gucci to believe that she could do the same. And that's just my personal on that. All right, so you set that standard for how those women were going to deal with each other. Then I wanted to highlight the fact when those girls talked about her not being genuine when it comes to them. I really do believe that she wasn't genuine. I feel like everything that she did it to impress JJ. And what also validates that for me was when her own daughter called her ass out for how she was not there for her, how she should have been there for her. Too busy trying to, in my opinion, make an impression upon him and act like she really showing up for his girls or whatever the case was. Like, your own daughter called your ass out last year, so that was enough to let me know that you fake and it's not genuine. And the way that you have sat up here on this stage and lied in different situations when it comes to Latrice, Selena, and ain't no telling what else, that's enough to let me know that you be full of shit. Like, you're a liar. Period. JJ tries to say that those girls weren't speaking for themselves and that it was their mama. And I'm like, but they telling you exactly how they feel now, though. They're telling you it's not their mom. It's literally how they are feeling. So for you to dismiss that and not hear them, you're choosing to believe whatever it is that you want to believe. And therefore, you and Gucci will remain in this state of delusion, in my personal. Okay. And I feel like when these girls did possibly feel this way when they were younger, y'all probably dismissed their feelings and chucked it up to the fact that they were kids, as if they didn't know any better. That's why I think Sky and them said we grown now, or something Sky said, which leads me to believe, like, yeah, I feel like their feelings were often dismissed when they were younger because they were kids. And now that they grown, y'all don't want to accept the fact that that's genuinely how they feel. Y'all want to put it off on their fucking mama. That's how they mama feel. Oh, okay then. No, I don't think that's what it is. I think these kids are old enough now to see what the fuck is really going on. Period. What else is going on? JJ said Selena was like a sister to. Oh, this was interesting too. Um. What else? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So JJ says that Selena was like a sister and a friend to them versus a mom. That's what I was getting from him when he said, y'all was looking for a mom. Y'all was looking everywhere for y'all mom, but y'all got a sister and a friend. I wasn't gonna let y'all do everything that y'all wanted to do. This, that, and the other. This is what JJ was saying. He also did say that Gucci would come over and she would help him out and get their hair done and help them with their homework and this, that, and the other. Y'all know what that sounded like to me? While he over there trying to play Selena out to be a badass mom, as though we didn't see this lady over there on Bring It, heavily advocating for her daughter, showing up to every damn thing until she was sick as fuck and couldn't do it. Let me get you together real quick, sir. What it's giving, honestly, for me, is that it was a co-parenting situation. And I don't like how you trying to play their fucking mama out like she was just like this horrible ass mom. When what it really sounds like to me is that it was a co-parenting situation and your ass didn't know how to do hair and you didn't know how to do certain shit. So Gucci decided that she was going to play a particular role to fill in and impress upon your ass how she can really be in that role of a wife and a step parent to your fucking kids when it wasn't genuine in the beginning, and now it's already, and it's showing itself now. And I feel like it showed itself before this show and it's showing itself even more. Okay, but it's giving co-parenting while you trying to play her out like y'all had to live with me and this, that, and the other, and da 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 da. And it was giving co-parenting. It sounds just like Martell Holt when Ariana ass be all at the house all the time. It's giving heavy on the babysitter. It's giving, can you brush my daughter's hair and put a bow on it, make it look cute? Can you braid my daughter's hair real quick? That's what it's giving. Heavy on that. It's giving heavy on, hey, they got homework, but I got too many kids. I got 3 or more kids and I need to help this one with homework. Can you help her with homework? So they all can be done around the same time. And it's giving heavy on Arian side and Gucci side. Oh yeah, let me play up this role so they could see that I'll actually be a good mom, a good stepmom to these kids should they marry me or whatever the case is. Like that's what it's giving. It's giving heavy on that shit. It's giving heavy on not genuine. Okay, it's giving heavy on fake. It's giving heavy on you got your own kids that your ass need to be focused on and paying attention to. But in order to impress this damn man, your kids will be all right, right? If I don't do this or that for them, my kids will be all right. Let me hurry up and help these kids over here so I can continue to make this impression on their daddy that I'm the one. That's what it's giving for me. But I'm gonna let y'all carry on. Anywho, Carlos ends the argument and tells them that he lost a parent. Then you got Aisha, who's clearly the second co-host, jumping in, crying, saying, "Me too, I've lost a parent," and you won't understand. I don't give a fuck about none of that stuff that y'all talking about. I do understand how serious it is to not hold a grudge with your parents because they could be gone at any moment. But honestly, that's any fucking body, okay? And just like y'all parents, just like people have lost parents, parents have also lost children. Children that they have likely disrespected and probably wish that they would have handled a little differently, and maybe they would have been here, or wish their last conversation wouldn't have been an argument or whatever the case was, because they were likely wrong in the situation. Okay, so let's stop using this excuse that because a person is our parent and life is short, that we have to sit and endure disrespect or not be heard or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's not do that. That shit goes both ways. So as much as y'all standing up there trying to change the narrative that these kids shouldn't feel the way that they feel because, oh, I've lost a parent, like your dad could die at any moment, y'all need to be telling this motherfucker he needs to be fixing things with his kids because these are your children and life is short. Because if Gucci were to walk away today, it's still gonna be you and your motherfucking kids. That's the conversation y'all should have been fucking having. While you over there, Carlos, pretty much putting your hand up, telling Gucci to shut her ass up because you're talking to JJ. Really, this is a conversation between JJ and his kids. That's really the reason Carlos said, "Come over here." One, he always trying to force people to hug, but two, I think he also did that so Gucci can sit back and let this man figure this out with his kids. Okay. And it's just it's a lot, because now I'm also thinking about Gucci and how she be trying to speak for JJ. Even JJ had to tell her ass, like, I got it, like, he don't need you to speak, because that's what be going wrong sometimes too. You be so quick to speak on his behalf or whatever, and then you be fucking shut up sometimes. Shut up, be quiet, he got it, them his kids. Okay. So that's just how I feel about that. So it go both ways. Y'all be over here trying to convince these people, I lost a parent. Oh my God, I'm getting emotional. I haven't experienced that. But I do believe that there are a ton of parents out here that have also lost their kids and wish they would have handled them differently and not held on to a situation as long as they did. Okay, it goes both ways. Hello. So anywho, that's pretty much that. That's pretty much everything that happened at the reunion, girl. That's pretty much all that I got. I was gonna go over to Twitter to see what the girls is talking about, but I ain't even really interested to see what them hoes is talking about. For real. This is the final straw. This was the last episode for the reunion. Y'all can leave y'all thoughts and comments down below. Let me know how y'all feeling about this overall situation when it comes to the reunion, how you feel like the reunion was handled, whether you feel like everybody got their piece out or whether they didn't get their piece out. Excuse me. Your thoughts on this overall situation with Gucci and Selena. So, Gucci and Selena kids, JJ and Selena, and JJ and his children. Okay, y'all let me know all of those thoughts and comments down below. Okay, I am JamiThatsMe, honey. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at JamiThatsMe, honey. And I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one, child. Bye.
City and cul-de-sac, coming out swinging like soldier rag, leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind, knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive, I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda, we hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef for computers, I'm straight out the sewer, we come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest, but drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I've been dropping these haters like calories. Cross them out, I came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but you run no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. When I catch my bad, won't fumble.